week when I got a news release from the AVP that not only announced who the stars of the 2015 season were, but more importantly, who the real star of the AVP was, and that's Jeremy DJ. See, I told you I'd get your last name right.
It's tough. I know. It's tough.
I'll try it again. Jeremy DJ Roueche, who joins me from his home in Los Angeles, and the Lifetime Achievement Award. And you and I were both joking beforehand that, wait, you may not be old enough to get a Lifetime Achievement Award.
I know. Well, apparently I am. I've been with the AVP since 2003. Next season will be my 13th, 14th year. I don't feel old enough to say I've been doing it that long, but apparently I am old enough to have done it that long.
Well, let me first say by saying I've known Jeremy for quite a while, and I don't know him in the musical sense. We're just a couple of guys who hang out around volleyball events. And the first time I actually got to really see you work was this year when the AVP came to New Orleans, which was the longest 3 days of your life because of the weather and everything. If you guys think that the athletes have it tough and it's really hard on them, I will tell you that after Saturday night, we had to scrape him out of the chair, get him back to the hotel, roll him into the room and leave him. And he was like, feed me, drop the food in your mouth. That's how, I mean, it's just ridiculous how long you sit in that chair in that heat.
Yeah, I think that day was a 16-hour day out there. Because the tournament had to be postponed the first day due to weather, and the courts weren't ready to play. We had to cram everything into 2 days, and Saturday I think was a 16-hour day for me. I was on site prior to the sun rising, and I was probably leaving the beach when the sun was setting. So it was definitely a long day for me, that's for sure.
Well, people who know you from the tour, of course, know that you're the guy who spins the music. But if you would, just tell everyone how you got into this way back when, and how you sustain, and then how you choose the music you do and how you keep things going. I know what the athletes prefer, for example, as part of it.
When I first got into DJing, a friend of mine, I grew up in Virginia right outside Washington, D.C., and a friend of mine was a DJ, and then one day just asked me if I'd help him with a gig, and I think it was like an 8th grade dance. And I did the 8th grade dance with him, and I was like, this is what I want to do. I didn't know I'd be able to do it full time, but I knew I wanted to be involved in music. And then when I moved to California in summer of 97, I was DJing part-time. And then in 2002, I started my companies and then attempted to, do the DJ thing full-time. And then a year later, I ran into somebody that knew the person that was looking for a DJ for the AVP. I didn't know it was the AVP at that time. My friend said, oh, I know somebody who needs a DJ for some volleyball thing. And I was thinking it was, some, backyard barbecue or something in the park for a weekend or something like that. I didn't realize it was the tour at first. And then I gave the AVP a call on a Monday. And then a month later, I was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida for my first event.
Wow. Go ahead.
It was, looking back on it now, I was not good at my job my first year because ignorance is bliss. You don't know that you're not good. So over the years, I feel like I've gotten better. So I'm happy about that. And as far as the way I pick music, it's just kind of a vibe of how I feel when I get on site.
You're right now. For some reason, the program is clicking back and forth between the two of us, and that's okay. What people should know about you too is that you do play some beach volleyball, and then through the other thing you do with volleyball, the Net Live, with your inimitable partner Kevin Barnett.
Yes.
And then also you're the DJ for the San Diego Clippers. So I mean, you are the DJ of all DJs.
Yes, it would be the Los Angeles.
Well, I think it's wonderful that the AVP recognized you. You've got a couple of websites where people can find you as well. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, you can get most information about me at djroueche.com. And I know my last name is difficult to spell, so it's Roueche. Anywhere at djroueche.com or my other company, Vala Entertainment, VALA Entertainment.com. Get all the information you need there for sure.
Okay, well, I apologize for two things. One is for the camera not flipping back and forth properly during some of this interview and being the dope who left one of the telephones on, and I reached around and it just hung up on whoever it might have been. And, it is almost Halloween because it's the day before, so I did want you to see that 10 years ago I did buy this shirt, and once a year I do wear it. And I don't usually wear T-shirts on the interviews, but I figured if you couldn't wear one with you, who could I wear one with?
Absolutely. Well, and at least you're getting your money's worth if you bought that 10 years ago.
Exactly. It's up to at least $1 a year now. All right. Jeremy, always great to catch up with you. You do a fantastic job. Have fun. I'm sure you're glad to have a little break from volleyball, and go Clippers.
I appreciate that. Good talking to you.